Alright, guys. So I guess we are live right now. You can see the whole table. It's a Vicky help me out today. So we go have to go live. And anyway, I put a couple tip already. So let you guys see. I put a couple tip here, a couple nail item done yet. But to make it quick, I will do four finger today. And so we put a tip on a couple nails, so make things a little quicker because it can take forever if we do a whole thing. But we will have to go show you how to wrap the nail, everything from beginning to done, okay? Anyway, let's see here. Alrighty, so let's start. Alright, so now I can read a comment from the Vicky phone. She let me borrow her phone real quick, and you see all the tribute with you today. And the more time we try to be use a safety bit. Hello. So safety bit here, and one here is a medium size. It's not too rough, but it's medium. Surprise not, but it's good. And then when you find one, the reason we'll say how come I've called find one. Depth 3 level, medium, fine, medium, and coarse. So depend how you found it. And this is clean dirt, so you can clean all the dirt out. Then there's a cuticle safety, so you can go around cuticle, make this perfect cuticle, and all the good stuff. So today will ask me how can you do a square shape and how you make it look good. So this is my way to doing it. So no wrong, no right when I'm doing it, and I try my best to make you guys like it. But that's how I do it every day and make my client happy. Let me zoom in a little bit. Sorry. All right, I think it's good enough. Yes, that's perfect, right? I'm sorry, I had to check before. Right here. Yes. All right, so this going to be the brush size 16, by the way. I try you a bigger brush today. And this brush is damaged brush. Even damaged, they still really good because my distributor painted brush not correctly, so they kind of damaged a little bit. So I had to use the brush with the damage a little bit. But I try. You can fix the brush with damage. If you want to, you can go back to the same side and paint it a little harder on this side and dry up. But let's start, okay? Let's start and focus. And the marmor I use today is going to be the Vivian marmor, and this is reasonable price. It's an 8-ounce container, 8-ounce bottle, and it's about $18, so it's not that bad at all. You can use a long time, and less odorless, no AMA. It's easy to use. I think it's a standard setting, and it's no AMA. That's a good thing. So standard setting means you can do juice 4 season. If you do only dry faster, a little more dry lower, and it's hard to use because you gen liquid all the time, and you want gen liquid when you become nail tech. You want to use the same liquid the most of the time. All right, so let's start. Alrighty, so 9 and 4, and then I go get number 4, and then number 7, 8, right here. All right, so let's start today. We use the Ombre today, and then you number 4, number 78, and number 9. But we don't want to talk too much, and you get tired to see what I'm talking all the time. So let's start with number, and then I let you know why I start with the big number and low number, as you guys see. All right. First, we really put a tip on this finger, and this one is solid, nothing done yet. So when I work with all the nail, customer nail, I want to try to push the skin back so I can make the guide for my application. That means if you when you put the skin back, that's where is the guide where you apply powder. That's where you can get the correctly. Um, so the customer get tired hand. I think she got tired hand already. So I put a little paper towels on her arm breast so you can have more time to let me work in here. All right, so you guys see very good, right? All right, Vicky, can tell me, let me know it's just you don't see good. Anyway, a second step, I go to clean all the dead skin around her cuticle because I push back ready. So when you work on a real customer now, you have to work really slow speed and try to clean all the dead skin out. For now, have a little damage, but not too bad. But when you work customer, one thing about this one, a lot of customers they know them hand damage, but they want to look good, so they don't care. You put nothing on there, but that's the thing. You don't have to put drama when you do a job. You make sure the customer get the best they can go for it. So I clean all the dead skin ready. So I still see some left over here. I will cut all the dead skin now. You can file up, you can cut, but the skin is so hard to file, so I gotta cut them. All right. Next step, I go to use a sanding band, slow speed, and take all the shiny off the nail. Thank you so much for your comment, and hopefully you can share and subscribe the channel so I can get more time and I try to push more the videos so you can learn how to do a better work. So I just try to file extra outside really slowly. What you do now, take a shiny up. You don't feel that you don't file nail, you take a shiny up from a nail because that's only nail can make a lifting and just take care all around cuticle really good. Alright, the next step we got to pick out a tip to use, and I show you my tip I using for customer. The most time I'll say I don't want you tip because tip does not look natural, but I think the way you do is not right, not because the tip wrong. So we have two number here. It's number 6. I hope you can see it. It's number 6, maybe. All right, this is number 5. So it's number 5 is fit correctly, but it's too wide on the side. So when you apply the power on, you build a little thicker, so they get more power on the side and take longer to do the work. So I go ahead to put a side number 6, a little more smarter, but they kind of fit not perfectly on the corner. It's okay because when you put the powder on, they kind of fit perfectly. All right, and second step, when I put the glue on the nail, and I use the KDFs, and that glue I use a long time because it dries really fast, but just be careful. All right, so I drop one glue on the metal, and then I put the tip on. When you put the tip on, push about pressure on, and then try to pull up a little bit so the tip not going to be too curly. All right, when you're done, you see it's another glue, so you have time to clean extra up if you want to. So this way they fit perfectly on the side to side, and the tip is straight. See, straight up. It's not curled down. All right, now when I cut the tip, I want to use this guy, so a lot quicker, more and clipper. And this one it can rotate, cracking and stuff like that. Because you cut another way, it can sometimes crack on the metal. All right, so now we cut it short, straight line. How I measure the nail, I go measure this way. This one has to be the same. You see a little longer. I go back and cut a little bit. Alrighty. So normally, if you do a regular nail tech, you just go, you know what? Go ahead, I'm done already, so I don't have to do it anymore. No, because this one is so flat. You see it here? It's so flat on the top. See? It looks like a tip. It's not look like sculpture because it's so flat on the top. So the best thing to do now is go to make like a little more thicker, and it's gonna make sure the nail is kind of skinny and slim because no one wants flat nail and look like the fresh on nail. So make sure you have to a little bit curve, not too much curve because you do coffin, stiletto, you want a little more curve, but you do a square, you do too curve, and they lose the square shape. So I go have to do a little bit curve. So I got to pin the tip on the metal and go around it, pin it and go around it. So the reason to do that because I try the tip make sure they kind of hum to on the top. So when I put a powder on and a little bit thicker, they fit perfectly and not be too wide on the top. So I got to pin a little bit, and when you do that, just try to slow down and not try to hurry up because you do hurry up, you can crack a tip and you get you more time to fixing it. So now I go ahead to pin the tip, and another thing is when you pin the tip, you can control how draining it is for the nail because sometimes with the tip on, the nail is not dry. So you have to make sure to have the guide, and this other guide is around cuticle right here. So now we'll pin this side, and curl to it. Make sure the little curl. Yeah, how it is. Yeah, that's curl now. All right, I'll show you two different about the tip already curl and the tip is not curl yet. This tip, you see, a little bit curl. It's not too curl, and this nail is flat. You see a big difference? Oh yeah, big difference. This have the nail look more structure, and then they say, well, people say you can do that with only sculpture. No, you can put the tip. Long you cut a tip first. So go do that real quick. Same way. All right, we done that part already, so I think this one's very smooth. And then go back and to make sure you have to file all the corner, the gap between the nail bed and the tips. Make sure that both of them is kind of smooth, because it does smooth. Sometimes application kind of difficult, and you don't want the corner of the tip come up and make the color, the design kind of not look good. So when you done this one already, this one I already put protection bonds. This is not because it's a bond. This is protection bond. It's no acid. This is no acid, so you guys will just get the action with acid. You can do this one. And with me, I don't want to put a lot. I put a little bit, not a lot. I like the way you pin the tip, guy, because it's just really kind of curled down to it. And the tip I'm using is just really good because it's thin. See how thin they are? And I can pin wherever I want, and it go look really good. It's on website. It's from Design by Tony Lee website, and you can buy from there. But when I put the glue on, I try to put the glue a little bit on top, because when you put the glue too far back here, when you take up the nail, it's so difficult to take up. So I want to put the glue just a little bit on top here. All right. Yeah, I think a pin and tip is kind of fun. I call label say, who do that? I mean, this. You go mess up the tip. I say, hello, no one look at tip. They look on top of the tip. So doesn't matter mess up the tip, it doesn't matter. Because we'll pay attention on the top of the tip. Because everything you put on the bottom, on top right now, we don't see it. We'll see this guy right here. So first thing I do, number 4. Did I put a problem here? Yes, I think I did. So now we do number 4. This is Milky White. It's this Milky White. They have a version of Milky White. It's have a little bit tiny pink in there. So let's skip the nail. It's not, when you cover them, it's really easy. And they don't see the white line. If you use a white powder to do ombre, if you're not good enough, you can see the white small line, and it's not good for you to do it. So I use the Milky White. So a little softer and it's smooth. And easy to use, and they're not sandy. Alright, and the second part, I use the number 9. This is my favorite color to do ombre. It's called Easy Ombres. Alright, so I pin the tip right. Normally people will have to go back there and file the tip. You see the tip right, it kind of bow on top, and it kind of skinny without file. They look like a shape already. Just a little pinch, and you take care of a lot easy work. I think the light is going to make this too wide. That's good? That's good? Yeah. Now to my face. Here we go. So what I do now, I go to apply 80%, no, 70% of the white in there, the Milky White there, number 4 by the way. As far as I call number 4. So Milky White. Let's apply first. I show you how to scoop your product, and then just the product and the way you pick up the bead is really good. That's why they can stay down and not go very crazy. So I just tap slowly. Try to take care of the side work. Make sure it's not too bulky on tip. And then I cut with the tip the brush, cut it down. And I have extra on the side, and go ahead to punch the product out to the middle, because we want the middle thick but not the side work thick. So now we get the perfect first step. But again, I really care what I'm doing. I go ahead, use my brush to tap a little more on the side. So make sure when I file too much, the white not coming up, and I lose all the number 9, like the natural pinks. So when I scoop the product, I very pay attention. So when you pick up the product, you take a little liquid and scoop just like this way. So you get the whole bead. And we'll say how you get a big bead when you use a small brush. It's so simple and easy. Lay your blood down a little more longer and pick it up, you get a bigger bead. When you do it, just scoop it, not, wire it. Alright, so now we go ahead to use number 9. They cover everything, guys. And I use just a little bit, just take a little bit, just enough for now. And then just put it there, thin plate, press close the cuticle and right to left. Yay, we get the ombre. So now we clean the side a little bit and you get perfect ombre. Already? I think with a lot of focus here, I don't know how that happened. Alright. Okay, now we go ahead to use number. So no label, use the clear cover on top. With me, I want to do it a new way. I not use any clear. To do like that, I use number 78. This one we tone the color down so half the color is better and easy to do ombre. Alright, so I do more often so you can see more. So go ahead to do this one all the way on top to the cuticle. Number 78, the kind of sharp pinks. So they have a half between the pink and half between this the white. So to keep the nail is more better. Lap them down. Yay, okay. I have the little hand down where they come from. So now I go take care on the side work. So make sure the side work you have to tap them down because sometimes you do ombre, you focus ombre, you forgot to do the side work. So make sure you tap really good. And then clean it. And you see I do a big brush, right? It's so easy and you don't see the liquid leak out really bad. Okay. You see it? Good. Alright. So now we done this one. No capsulated clear. We capsulate with number 78. Alright, I go back again. And this one I have to pin a little more. Because it's kind of like you don't do a long time to kind of stretch out a little bit. I think maybe I do a glitter the finger. So you can see a different glitter. We do this ombre jewel finger right here. Thank you so much, guys. And okay. Let's do one more time. And it's a trick to do ombre, guys. And normally people do 4 finger the whole time, one time. I don't want to do that. I want to do like each one I finish because when the product gets wet, they're easy to fade. When the product dry a little bit, they kind of sandy to ombre. So I would like to do one by one finger. When I finish the finger, I go next one. Because if you do 4 finger and then you go back and do again, I feel like they hard to do ombre. And I cut on top a little bit. And then clean my side work. Alright. Tap on the corner a little bit. And then alright, and then do number 9. Just enough. And then put right to there and try hurry up because you don't have that much time to work it on. You have to hurry up when you do ombre. The more you wait, the more harder for you fade the ombre because they get dry and hard to fade. They kind of sticky after that for after 30 seconds. So make happen before 30 seconds. And now the final product you number 78 and do one more time. Interesting, right? Because normally you say, oh, I go ahead to cap the clear. You don't want to cap the clear. It's so hard to cap the clear. So again, press product on. And the number 78 is kind of, we do like fast setting. So it's dry really fast. So just be careful when you do number 78. You have to go faster because we want the dry fast. The nail dry a little faster. You can do neck finger. And this way, every time you do a nail, make sure the side work has to be clean, has to be not too bulky on the top. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I'm not sure I can call the right person name, but happy birthday, happy day go really good, okay? And then now we go back again. You know what? We got done that already. So the next step I got to do a glitter. And this one go to be whole glitter. This one go glitter ombre. So we got a little bit fun to it because I think you guys know how the ombre work great. So we go do a glitter right now. So let's start some glitter. Alright. I think I want to do that glitter. So I have like messy glitter in here. There's a lot of glitter. So let's do some glitter today. Alright. Here we go. So next one a little side a little bit. No problems. And it's a good birthday today. Anyway, today is Friday. So be awesome. Alright, so now we go ahead to do glitter. So go ahead to do the same way what you do early. Great glitter. So we go put number 4. So the more you put product on the nail, that means the more you put the first step have to be thin. So we call the product adds up be thicker. And you want to be too thick and later on hard for you to file because you want to file up and file damage the glitter. So I do the same way. And then cut the product on tip up a little bit. Alright, and then I go ahead to tap on the tip. Make sure let's get skinny. Alright, and then we add the number 78, just kind of cover the white. The reason I put number 9 because I want they have a little bit color there, but it will cover the white line. Just number 78, the main thing we use number 78 to be kind of seal color up, and the second thing is we want to color level up. So you get the, if you don't know how to do ombre and you bet and you don't have to do ombre, that's when you can cover your mess. So that's why the most thing we use number 78 just cover all the mistakes. I mean, everybody make mistake, right? You make mistake for you learning. Because we'll say, I don't never make mistake. That's not you. You have to make mistake for you learn. So there's nobody get perfect job because before you don't make any mistake. All right. So now I'm done with this one. So I go ahead to when the product stick really good, I go ahead to add the glitter in there. All right. So the big glitter I go to put on the middle. And the small glitter I go to the side. You don't want to put a big glitter on the side because you will damage anyway. And then don't be try to be hurry up. If they dry, don't worry. I show you how to work on glitter after they dry, so you don't have to worry about that. So I put the glitter on the side. Make sure the cuticle work perfectly. And this way you can work really fast. You're going to dry up really fast, but don't worry. Okay. Right now I feel like the product really dry, but I can do a couple more dots in there. All right, and then next one got to be right here, right here. So now they dry. I can see they a little bit dry right. So what I do now, I go back and use the clear powder, so I get more time to work it on. So now I go back and use a little bit tiny clear, just barely clear. That's much. And just kind of do the next the empty spot right here. So that's where I put the glitter on still. Just put a little bit and wait for like 3 seconds and work on more. So that's why you don't have to hurry up because you use a little tacky from the product and make the design. Don't stick. They stick my brush. That's crazy. Here we go. And you get a little bit glitter right here. I like it a lot. The plane has something dirty there. Let me try to wipe the plane. I think it's the plane has something problem. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Now better. Alrighty. So now you get that thing done already. So now I work on the little pinky one. You know what? I should encapsulate it first. No. Right. Now we do the whole nail here glitter. So how you doing it? Just put a little powder. So again, because this is dry very fast, you don't want to just put too much glitter in there and be too thick. Just put right. If you think you make a too glitter, just go ahead and do too glitter first. Try to pick out a glitter here. One glitter. Come on. Don't get up. Okay. One glitter. And then pick another glitter here. Two glitter. Side to side. And then three glitter. So just keep going. And then next one. To do one more. I think they dry already. So go ahead to add more glue in there. You don't want to do the hot gel, or you want to do everything because hot gel, or you foul it, and this one will popping out like crazy. So the best thing to do is just use a clear powder to do it. All right, and the next step, because this side is thicker, this side is skinny, so I add one more here, the side thicker. So it's really quick, but add a little bit more right here, just a little bit clear. If you think you can do two, just do two. If you think you can do five, and add more, but I think I only can do two, so I just have to do two only. And a small glitter right here. I just keep going. A lot of time will say it'll take a long time to do this, but doesn't matter anyway. The more time you get for customer, make them happy with it, the more you get paid more. So just focus on that more and care about how long you think they get done. So now they go. I do multi different color here, and then when I finish one, I need some more tacky of the products. I get to add some glitter there, just do it clear. And then I go to do, that's too thick, so I go ahead to do, just hurry up because the product can dry. So all right, so I done on the side ready. So you worry about it not stick, just put another side of brush, tap them out, make sure they stick. All right, and now you work on this side with a small glitter side, so go ahead to do the same way. Okay, the same way. I can, because it's small glitter, I can do it really quick. Alright, they're getting boring, but it's called patient job. I have a lot of patient, guy. It's just nail, nothing else. I have a lot of patience with nail, but nothing else. Here we go. Here we go. It's really fun. So now, go ahead to take it away. And then I use a new towel. This is getting old and so dry. So your towel getting so wet, get a new one. Right. So we'll say if a question say if they get so thick, I mean when you do too many product and stuff. So the way I do is, each one I do one step. I make sure it's really thin. Next step very thin. Next step. If I want finish, I'm going to go back a little thicken up. If not finished, I can add thin more, so I get more product and put on. So we'll say too thick. You can control how much you put on the first step. All right. So now we go ahead to encapsulate with the clear. Here we go, clear. So when you work with clear, don't let the clear so dry because it can cause the bubble. So make sure to cover all the gap first. And then move the product around where you want to cap them. And you see some bubble, just tap on. And tap on and wipe. Just wipe out. Alright, so now the product kind of dry, the clear kind of dry a little bit. Go ahead to push the clear, go to any corner to seal off them because you don't want the thing is going to be lit things. Alrighty. Alright, tap them, tap them. Always you top to the tip of the brush to do the job, not the whole body. Because only a tip of the brush is kind of smooth. So you can move it around, and then the back here it kind of dry a little bit, but it gives you more strongness to move the dry powder. So you're done already, and it's gonna be the next step. All right. So now, go ahead to do. Okay, before you do this one, you see already really dryness here and check there's any glitter moving. So you put some even little liquid in here. So mixing all the clear powder go to the other gap right there. And now you go ahead to encapsulate with the clear. Alrighty, so here we go. And then push the product go to near the cuticle, but don't do anything there because it's so wet right now. They can meet all over the cuticle, so just let them stay there. And try to work on different location on the whole nail bed. Now you wait a little bit. When you see a product, I think we go still light, right? Alright guys, so sorry what happened. Um, Hopefully it's still on live right now, but you know, can be I talk to myself. Alright, so something wrong with the Facebook, and I cannot see very well, but now I can see again. So everyone, we done now. So go ahead to go ahead to do a next step. I don't know. It's my first time learning how to do YouTube, guys. So that's a lot of things to learn. So now go ahead, just zoom them in. All right. So guys, go ahead to do a next step. So the next step, you know, we don't do a lot of filing. So we set 15 minutes already to don't file. So now go ahead to file them. So if you don't talk and you don't just try to slow down and try to show everybody how to do it, this test can cost you 45 minutes to get done. Last 45 minutes, we'll say how you can make money if you do 45 minutes. Normally, my client pay very good money with this because they know my patience and my time. So I go ahead to let them know if you do the cheaper nails, of course you can do quicker because you have to work more and you have to work a lot. But you do good nails and you have to take a little time, and because we'll pay a lot of money, you don't want to do too quick. We'll say, have a question. How come you get nails so fast? Because you keep step. So all the nails have to be step by step. All right. So now we file, and yeah, I think files just a little bit. I get a separate because when I apply the powder, I already set the nail when I apply powder. So now I just file a little bit on the side, make sure I clean up extra tip outside outline, and then I just file on top a little bit. The key to make the square is more square. You cannot hold like this and they become square because when you make yourself easy and you don't make a square. So the key to make more square now, you have to lay the thing down about 360 degrees and file them. That's where you can see where you need to file, and you have to hold your finger tight, not just let them move around too much because you can file too much and not go anywhere. Make sure the tip and the nail connect together. Let me go sideways, and make sure the powder on the side, make sure the extra product is go to the middle. So you kind of try to push product on the middle. So this one the same thing. I don't use my finger to separate the nail because sometimes my long nail can hurt my customer nails. I use a file to separate the glue or the powder. Alrighty, so now I file on the side. I want to do two each time each side. Two, two, two. That's why I don't want to over file on one side. Now file on the side work. Make sure this kind of slim to it. The same way this one here. Already file underneath, on top, and lay the thing down so I can see, make sure it's square. That's just one side only. I have to check another side from my customer side, see how square they are and how straight they are. So each one, I have to make sure this corner, each side has to be the same, and this side a little but too wide, so I have to go back and refile them. So make sure first thing, the longness, the tip have to be the same side, the body have to be the same. That's why the first thing for you file on the nail. The way this one the same thing. Alright, so file this one is you. And if you're a new nail tech and you just beginning, so the thing to learn more, you have to learn from somebody work on a nail salon for a long time. Because you get out from school, the school just teach you how to get your license and how to be professional, what you do, and learn the chemical, but they don't teach you how to work on the customer in their life. But you because just so much different out there. It's not the same. So I would like to learn more if you can. If you say you learn a lot from YouTube and keep going, I think you do the right thing. So thank you for learning and try to be humble. You know, I still learn every day. So I'm file already done. So before I think it's done already, and no, I don't think so done. So I go back one more time, and this where the customer will see. So you have make sure the customer see on her side is square, because sometimes customers are upset because how come my nail not square because they turn this way. So make sure you turn this way and file it. Make sure it's straight. You can file this way, or either way, long they square and fine. The same way. And sometimes the customer don't want a corner. This one that I want to do is really square, so I have to leave a corner there. But I know how to take the corner off, so it can be not too scratchy, you know. So I done that part already, found and done. So I go ahead to clean up before I use the cuticle bit. And you know, from the old school, we use only two bits only. Let me show you what we used to be before using only the old school. We use this guy and this guy only. We don't have extra stuff. The most time we use this guy only. But the new school now, we don't use a lot of this guy because it's on really sharp around the corner. So when you run around the corner like this, you easily cut and make a bleeding. So that's why we come up the new the cuticle bits. This guy got a safety. They look kind of scary, but it's safety at the same time. So let me working on, let you see it. So put the drill bit inside the hand piece. A lot of times you put all the way here, it's okay, but if you there be not have too much pressure, so you can push and it goes so hard it can damage your nail. I only do a little bit outside, so it's less pressure, right? All right, so now we zoom in, so you can see how I drill the drill thing. And when you do a drill over top powder, you need a high speed. So the high speed can take the product a lot quicker. All right, let's do it. All right, so now go ahead to do halfway. Lay the drill bit down. And another halfway, go to the side. And then I go now go all the way down one time. A lot of times people say, how come you don't do the all the way one time? I'm worried if I do that, it can wear stick it right here. They can crush my drill bit and can make a hole right there. So I don't want that. I want to do halfway first and then build a guy and do the whole thing at one time. The reason I call it safety bit because I can touch this one here and I can draw on top my nail. It don't even cut. So I'm doing that. And now I go ahead to do the same thing this way. And then go on the side the same way and file the whole thing at one time. That's why I can clean the dead skin and the extra powder on the side anyway. And this way the same way. And the same way clean all that skin out. If somewhere I see a thickness, I can file up a little bit. And this one the same way. I keep going very fast, guys, so I have to worry about I cut my customer anymore. I'm not because I don't feel hurt anymore. Because it's really feel really comfortable. It's not feel hurt at all. Alright. So now we're done around the cuticle already. This is so reason this is so light. It's hard to see it. Alright. You see better. Alright, so now we use the 5-in-1 drill bit. And the drill bit, the reason we find one because you can use, you have left hand and right hand. You can use one drill bit, and they have the fine, medium, and cold. So if you want to take more product, you go lightweight. If you take one less product, you can go move up a little bit. So you use on the top that have the drill bits. So that's why I'm using it. They have a safety on top. So even you run around cuticle, do not cut your nail because it's very safety. I can show you later. All right, and now we start. So the edges file is make a lot quicker. and you don't file too much on the deeper nail. And because I used a hand file before, I think I feel my client feel uncomfortable because I file the skin a lot. So when you electric file, you don't put a lot of pressure there. You just use slight way like this. I just use slight way. I don't put a lot of pressure at all. I just file where I see a thickness, where I want it to be smooth down. I don't file wherever. The reason why I file it now because I want to make sure everything's smooth and not too thick, but not too thin. Again, if this nail too thick on the tip, I don't want to file down, make sure thinner. I go file at the bottom up. Because any nail it should have a little thickness so can hold a nail and don't break a nail easily. It's done. And go to the next one. Alright, next one. The same way. Underneath a little bit. Same way. This one we capsulate with a clear already, so we don't need to worry about the damage the clear anymore because we capsulate already. So I file one more time. Are you all feel okay, Vicky? Thank you, Vicky. Let me do her nail today because it takes for almost an hour, maybe. Maybe half an hour. Maybe 30 minutes. I don't know. I just keep going. Alright, and then next one here. So if you do the whole set like this, I actually make my time. It's about maybe 45 minutes, an hour. But you know, if you don't talk, it takes about 45 minutes. But normally I have to talk to my client a little bit. If I want to learn how they like for next nail go to be and how they like it the nail. So, alright. So now, you done the whole set. Alrighty. So now, because the pinky one is see-through, now you use the same drill bit and then you clean underneath the nail. So what you do is clean underneath here. To clean everything underneath. Make sure it's smooth. Make sure some leftover is gone because you don't want this extra product there. Make sure the customer feel comfortable on the nail because all the glue they make them feel uncomfortable. And then now we buffing. So alright, so I use a file, make sure it's smooth. Some more time, make sure it's really, really smooth. Cause it look better when it's smooth. Better? And make sure I file underneath this way so I can make sure the corner here is not too sharp. So make sure I file underneath too. The same time. This one the same way. Corner to corner. Yeah. And thank you for you guys watching my live stream video, and hopefully you guys learn something. Again, I'm not trying to change everybody the thing they do my way, but so far the way I'm doing it, the client like it, so it doesn't matter. So even you like somebody else, the way they do it is fine. Don't change it. If you don't think it's my way, it's good enough for you. You can learn somebody else why, but one thing I just share my passion and how I can keep my client come to get nailed done more often. So it's no wrong, no right when you're doing this because you never say I'm doing right and you're doing wrong because nail never have right or wrong. All right. So now before I do everything, I make sure this one too dark. It's hard to see. So it's not clean very good. So I have to use this brush to clean it more. Yeah. Alright, so now, because I want to see through here, I want to use a brush to clean underneath, right here. So it's clean really good, guys. I love this brush. It cleans super good. Don't worry, Vicky. Not everybody see your thumb already. So if you have see your thumb, it's okay, because we have to do your thumb later on anyway. Alright, so before I'm doing everything, I go ahead to work underneath the nail. So I go to paint the gel underneath the nail here. Because you want to see through it. So the top coat I'm using today is a Vivian by Totally Gel Top. I go ahead to put the gel underneath. If you want to see more see-through on the clear tip, you have to paint underneath to the tip. You can't just have to paint on top and you have to paint underneath too at the same time. And so that's why they can get more clear, more see-through. So clean on the side and dry them underneath a little bit. Wow, there you go. Alrighty, so dry a little bit. Time to wrap up everything. Alright, have your hand please. Already. So this one, I wish the camera getting better work because I think this is kind of hard to see it. I want to adjust the camera a little bit more, so I can see better. I don't know why, but alright. So now, normally you have to wash the hand, clean alcohol, whatever it is. But sometimes I think it's a bit too quick, and then if they do that all that stuff, and it's moisture still there, so my gel stuff don't stick very good, or they not look pretty. So I go have to go finish first, and then do the extra stuff at the end. So I go have to put the clear on top of the nails. So when you paint the gel top underneath the nail first, and when you paint on the top, at the same time to make it really see through it. Alright, and this one right here, I heck the vision of the large window is not really clear. If you guys know how an idea is the way to make the video more clear, let me know because I try anyway right now and they don't even clear. I'm not sure because my camera have happened or my Wi-Fi is not good enough. So right now they look really clear outside here right now. So I put top coat on. I think it's if you see the video tutorial is the artist is more fun and more quicker, but when you do a live stream like this you see, oh my god, it takes too long, but really everything pretty, it takes a little longer. Alright, so dry about 40 seconds. Very clear. It's very clear. Alright, so just wait a little bit and then we go ahead to put the cuticle oil on top of nail. I think it's going to zoom in too much. Now see better, right? Yep. Zoom in too much. Alright. Alright, so now we go to put the cuticle oil in around the cuticle. Make sure they look good. And I have to learn some more how to do YouTube channel with the perfect way because I think I still have to learn more how to do this. My a lot of time to do on YouTube channel was still learning. Hopefully next time I can do better. And thank you for you guys just watching me right now. So you can watch something that is more fun, but you guys pay a lot of time to do this, and hopefully if you apply and you're watching this, you understand this is everything pretty, it will take time. And you can compare to the good nail and the cheap nail. Because good nail done very quick and they not look good. And the good nail is the cheap nail is done very quick and not look good. But the good nail it take a little longer because we have to be more careful and take a lot of time to go more detail. So of course the more detail the more take longer to do. Alright, so let's see if I can go this way. Here we go. And you go ahead to get natural nail right now. Alright, thank you guys for watching and see you guys later. Bye bye now.